Alright, another Avacyn Restored draft kicking off here. Much better opening pack than the last few we've had. You pull out this card view. Right away we've got a decent mythic, and last I checked, Bruno was a few tickets, so I'm going to check again real quick here. Not anymore. Bruna is cheap now. That being said, it's still a 5/5 flying life, vigilance. 6 for 5/5 flyer. It's all you're really gaining is 1 mana over the Archangel, and her ability isn't that relevant. Most times the auras you find are going to be defangs, so you don't see too many beneficial auras in play. Thunderous Wrath means we're passing a Pillar of Flame. Seraph the Dawn. I'm going to stick with red because if I take the angel, I'm passing the other angel. If I'm taking something in the blue in that pack, it's not as good. So just stick with some removal and keep moving. No good red in this pack. Makes me immediately wish I had changed my pick there. We could go red-green. Pick up a Gloom Widow or the Timberland Guide. We could go red-black and take an Executioner, which is looking like my best choice right now. Red-blue is decent. We didn't pass amazing blue. I don't prefer taking Scrap Skin second pick, but we're effectively cutting black from this pack by taking the Executioner, though. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try that. Same can be said for blue, but this at least has the potential of a 2-for-1, whereas the Drake can get you in trouble. And now that might be a dead pick. Tandem Lookout is excellent. Force Mage is excellent. Really toss-up choices here. So looking back, I wish I had just gone with the blue-white angel and then taken a couple of blue cards. But I like the lookout here. Okay. Every single pick so far has made me wish I had taken my other choice. If I'd taken the Force Mage, I'd just snap up a wolf here. Maybe black-blue with a little bit of red removal splashed. And I just go for the Human Frailty. I feel like I can't take a fourth color here. I feel like green is just a trap, so yeah, I'll just stick with something I can use. Alright, this is decent. Airs is fine, but it's double red, and I would much rather be black-blue if this kind of type of stuff keeps coming this late, than go black-red. And red's going to be probably more likely to splash. I can pick up some pillars or something rather than blue. So we've got 5 good cards. It's just there's not a whole lot of synergy between them. We don't have any evasion yet for the lookout. Hopefully we can pick up some flyers, but okay, there's a flyer I mentioned. At the same time, though, we've got a driver, which is cheaper and to me has a little bit better value, especially if you're going to be playing black-blue with Butcher's Ghouls and sack draw card Alchemists, both pretty nice black fuel for the drivers. No reason to be taking an Alchemist yet. So I think I like the driver over the Marrow Bats here. Happy to take another Executioner. This goes way late compared to what it should. Fours are a big clogged up spot in blue, so the fact that we already have 3 black ones isn't going to bode too well, because we'll want to pick up Mist Ravens, maybe a Shield Mate, so we're going to need to be aware of our curve here. Amass the components versus a Geist, and for the reason I just said, I'm going to take the Geist here. I feel like we can pick up more amasses, but cheaper evasion creatures are going to be nice with our Tandem Lookout. So we've got 2 instant removal, which I think is really key. There's a lot of sorcery removal, but instant removal is so important when you're trying to break up Soulbound and do some tricky combat math. And then we've got Into the Void and then 2 creature removal post-end. Crippling Chill, definitely here over Grave Exchange. Probably just hate out a Spiders here. Eaten by Spiders. I'm definitely going to snag out this Triumph of Ferocity. That thing can be pretty nasty, especially when we're playing colors. We're not playing green or white to allow us to remove enchantments. Definitely want to start stacking up the 2 spot. Hope to open some decent rares that'll further dictate the direction we're going to want to be taking, because these are just all support cards. So Pit Dweller is actually an option playing blue, if we can pick up some Peel from Realities. We've already gotten Into the Void. Once it goes to your opponent, just take it back and start over again. But often this guy will wheel, so I feel like maybe Splinters would be a better choice here. There's no reason to be taking a Stermintor right now. We do have a slow, clunky deck, but at the same time, we don't have any sort of high toughness. We just have creatures that discourage our opponent from attacking, but that doesn't necessarily mean they won't. So you really want some green-blue, I find, to be making these work really well. So just take the removal here and hopefully get back a Pit Dweller or an Amass the Components, because I doubt the Geist will be coming back. Taskmaster's nice here. So's the Latch Seeker, and unfortunately it's going to be the expense of a Butcher Ghoul that we want, but Um, I think I'll pick up the Seeker because of its synergies with the Tandem Lookout, and it's amazing if we can pick up a Shieldmate later, and we aren't exactly set up for a Taskmaster deck right now. If I already had some Alchemists and Butcher Ghouls and everything, I'd feel a little safer with it, but it's going to be a Latch Seeker here. I think we've only got one human right now, yeah. So I'm going to just take another Bone Splinters here. A Mass is nice, but just going to snag these while I can. Same can be said for the Frailty. At the expense of another Butcher Ghoul, but we're only 3 picks into our second pack, so. Not too worried about things like Gold Knight Commander when I have double Executioner, double Frailty, double Bone Splinters already. I doubt we're going to be able to win these sort of coin flips. So I think Ghoul Flesh versus Spectral Prison. Spectral Prison or Defang type cards are excellent if we come across somebody playing a Homicidal Occlusion or the Demonic Angel one, where you need one creature and play at the end of your turn. I'd love to just switch it up and take the Mauler, but I'm not going to, so I'm just going to lean towards Ghoul Flesh here. Blood Artist, excellent. Happy to take it over Butcher Ghoul or Bone Splinters. This type of card really changes up. This is the type of card that makes me hope we do get Taskmasters. Again, it's our third Butcher Ghoul this second pack alone, so maybe we get something back. Crypt Keeper's a 2-drop. We can sack it on command. I'd actually be fine playing something like a Guardian in this deck too. Yeah, I think I actually prefer the Guardian over the Keeper here. And happy with another driver. Now we just hope we wheel one of those ghouls at least. Okay, so Geist over Master Components, I believe this is the same choice from before, and I think it's going to be the same conclusion here. We've already got a Crippling Chill that draws us a card. But I want to take the Flyers right now. We've got now a nice cyclical plan going. If we can drop an Artist and then we just start recycling Artists with drivers and blocking with Executioners, and we've got a bunch of removal to get rid of spot problems. If we've got a lot of really cheap spells like this, I think Dangerous Wager really goes up in my estimation. Okay, we've got one of them back so far. Good news. Mass Appeal still doesn't have any appeal for us. We just got, I think, just the one human so far. Blood Artist Vampire, yeah. So, take a 5-drop that maybe we play. Potentially.